Earthquake, how this is impacting on us. An earthquake is a natural phenomenon that occurs when there is a sudden release of energy in the Earth's crust, usually due to the movement of tectonic plates. The movement of the plates causes vibrations or seismic waves to travel through the ground, which can cause the ground to shake, tremble, or even split open. Earthquakes can occur at any time and in any location, but they are most common in areas where tectonic plates meet, such as along the edges of continents or in areas near active volcanoes. The severity of an earthquake is measured on a scale called the Richter scale, which is based on the amount of energy released during the earthquake. The scale ranges from 0 to 10, with each increase in number indicating a tenfold increase in the severity of the earthquake. Earthquakes that measure 3 or lower on the Richter scale are generally not felt by people, while earthquakes that measure 7 or higher can cause significant damage to buildings and other structures. Earthquakes can cause a wide range of damage, depending on their severity and location. In areas where buildings and other structures are not built to withstand earthquakes, they can collapse or suffer extensive damage. Earthquakes can also cause landslides, tsunamis, and other secondary effects that can further damage infrastructure and cause injuries or fatalities. Scientists continue to study earthquakes and work to develop better methods for predicting them, but predicting earthquakes is a challenging task. In areas prone to earthquakes, there are measures that people can take to minimize the risk of injury or damage. By taking these steps, individuals and communities can reduce the impact of earthquakes and increase their chances of survival. Causes of earthquake. There are several theories about the causes of earthquakes, but the most widely accepted explanation is that they are the result of the movement of tectonic plates in the Earth's crust. This movement can cause the ground to shake, tremble, or even split open, resulting in an earthquake. The Earth's crust is divided into several tectonic plates that float on the molten mantle below. These plates are constantly moving, driven by the heat and pressure within the Earth. The movement of these plates can cause the ground to shake, which results in an earthquake. When two tectonic plates collide, one plate may slide beneath the other, or they may push against each other. This creates stress and tension in the Earth's crust, which builds up over time. When the stress and tension become too great, the plates suddenly shift, resulting in an earthquake. Strike-slip faults occur when two plates move past each other horizontally. Volcanic activity can also cause earthquakes. When magma rises to the surface of the Earth, it can cause the ground to shake. This is because the movement of magma can cause stress and tension in the Earth's crust. Human activity can also cause earthquakes. This is known as induced seismicity. Human activities that can cause earthquakes include the injection of fluids into the Earth's crust, such as during the process of hydraulic fracturing, fracking. The construction of large dams can also cause earthquakes, as the weight of the water can put stress on the Earth's crust. Most earthquakes occur at plate boundaries, where tectonic plates are moving against each other. There are three types of plate boundaries: divergent, convergent, and transform. Divergent plate boundaries occur when two tectonic plates move away from each other. This can cause magma to rise to the surface, creating new crust. This type of boundary is often associated with normal faults. Convergent plate boundaries occur when two tectonic plates move towards each other. When this happens, one plate may slide beneath the other, or they may push against each other. This can create reverse faults or thrust faults. Convergent plate boundaries are often associated with volcanic activity. Transform plate boundaries occur when two tectonic plates move past each other horizontally. This type of boundary is often associated with strike-slip faults. The severity of an earthquake is measured on the Richter scale, which ranges from 0 to 10. Each increase in number represents a tenfold increase in the severity of the earthquake. For example, an earthquake with a magnitude of 6 is 10 times more severe than an earthquake with a magnitude of 5. The largest earthquake ever recorded on the Richter scale was a magnitude 9.5 earthquake that occurred in Chile in 1960. This earthquake caused widespread damage and resulted in the deaths of over. Earthquake impact on humanity. One of the most obvious impacts of earthquakes is the loss of human life. Earthquakes can cause buildings to collapse, landslides, and tsunamis, which can result in the loss of thousands of lives. In some cases, entire towns and cities have been destroyed by earthquakes, leaving survivors with little to no shelter, food, or clean water. Earthquakes also have a significant impact on mental health, causing anxiety, depression, and post-traumatic stress disorder (PTSD). Survivors of earthquakes often experience fear, helplessness, and a sense of loss, which can take years to recover from. Earthquakes can cause significant damage to infrastructure, including roads, bridges, airports, and power stations. This can result in disruptions to transportation and communication systems, making it difficult for emergency responders to reach affected areas and for survivors to receive aid. In addition to physical damage, earthquakes can also have a long-lasting impact on the economy. Businesses may be forced to shut down, leading to job loss and reduced economic activity. Rebuilding after an earthquake can be a costly and time-consuming process, which can take years to complete. The impact of earthquakes on human life and infrastructure can be mitigated by proper preparation and response measures. In conclusion, whether earthquakes are a boon or a curse is a matter of perspective. The loss of life and property damage, environmental destruction, economic impact, and psychological trauma caused by earthquakes make it difficult to argue that they are a boon.